Once in the quiet town of Ravenswood, a place cloaked in eerie mist and surrounded by ancient gnarled trees, a group of curious friends decided to embark on an adventure that would change their lives forever. They were fascinated by horror stories and the supernatural, always seeking thrills beyond the ordinary. The leader of the group, Alex, had an insatiable desire to create the scariest story ever to be told on the internet. His friends, Emma, Ben, and Mia, admired his ambition and were eager to support his vision. So one fateful night, as the full moon cast a pale glow over the town, they gathered at the abandoned mansion rumored to be haunted. As they stepped inside, the creaking floorboards beneath their feet added to the eerie ambiance. Emma, a history buff, couldn't resist sharing the tale of the mansion's dark past. Long ago, it belonged to a sinister sorcerer who practiced dark magic, unleashing unspeakable horrors on those who crossed his path. Legend had it that his malevolent spirit still roamed the halls, seeking revenge. Suddenly, the temperature plummeted, and the group felt an icy chill crawl up their spines. The door slammed shut behind them, trapping them inside. "This is getting wild," said Mia, shivering with fear, but they were determined to unravel the mysteries of the mansion and create the scariest story ever. They found an ancient journal, which contained encrypted texts and cryptic symbols. Ben, the math whiz, started deciphering the codes and uncovered a formula to harness the power of the supernatural. The journal warned against using it, but Alex couldn't resist the temptation to make their story even scarier. As they experimented with the formula, strange things began happening. Shadows danced on the walls, and ghostly apparitions manifested before their eyes. Each character encountered their worst fears, brought to life by the malevolent force that fed on their terror. Their dialogue between each other became desperate as they realized the dire consequences of their actions. "We need to find a way to reverse this," pleaded Emma. "We should have never meddled with forces we don't understand," regretted Ben. "There has to be a way to break the curse," insisted Mia. The mansion seemed to be alive, shifting and morphing into a labyrinth of horrors. Time lost all meaning as they struggled to survive the nightmarish ordeal. The lines between reality and illusion blurred, and they couldn't trust their senses anymore. It's against those who dared to trespass. As they delved deeper into the twisted plot, they realized that the only way to free themselves and break the curse was to confront their own deepest fears and regrets. Each character's journey became a metaphor for their personal growth and redemption. Amidst the suspense and tension, they found moments of courage and resilience. Emma faced the guilt she carried from a past mistake. Ben overcame his fear of failure, finding strength in friendship. Mia confronted her self-doubt, discovering her inner power. Alex, the storyteller, learned the weight of his words and the impact they could have on others. But the horrors of the mansion were relentless, constantly morphing to adapt to their newfound strengths. The group had to rely on foreshadowing and clues in the journal to anticipate what awaited them next. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the friends became inseparable, bound by their shared ordeal. Together they navigated the endless nightmare that their story had become, always on the edge of their seats, never knowing what awaited them in the next chapter. As they ventured deeper into the haunted mansion, the horrors intensified, and the malevolent spirit grew stronger with each passing day. The group faced unimaginable challenges, constantly on the edge of their sanity, but they had each other, and their camaraderie provided a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. One day, while exploring a hidden chamber, they stumbled upon an ancient artifact, a cursed amulet believed to hold the key to the sorcerer's true identity. Emma, with her knowledge of history, deciphered the engravings on the amulet. It revealed a shocking truth. The sorcerer was once a tortured soul, seeking redemption for his past misdeeds. But the amulet had a terrible side effect. It amplified their fears, making them vulnerable to the malevolent force that now permeated the mansion. Their meaningful dialogue became the only lifeline that kept them grounded in reality, as they shared their deepest fears and provided strength to each other through their support. As they persisted through the nightmares, they started noticing small changes in the mansion's dark energy. It seemed that the more they confronted their fears, the weaker the malevolent force became. Their journey was like a metaphorical maze filled with unexpected twists and turns. In one chilling flashback, they learned about the sorcerer's love for a kind-hearted woman who had tragically perished due to a terrible accident. The guilt and grief he carried eventually drove him down the path of darkness. It was a poignant reminder that even the scariest stories often have a glimmer of humanity beneath the horror. Each character's unique strengths played a vital role in their quest to break the curse. Emma's historical knowledge guided them through cryptic clues, while Ben's mathematical mind found patterns amidst the chaos. Mia's intuition and Alex's storytelling creativity were crucial in navigating through the unpredictable mansion. They encountered beings from other realms, each holding a fragment of the sorcerer's history. The encounters were fraught with peril, yet they gained valuable insights into the tragedy that had befallen the sorcerer. The story took unexpected turns, with dramatic irony adding to the complexity of their struggles. As time passed, they started bonding with the spirits that inhabited the mansion. The entities were not all malevolent. Some were lost souls trapped in the sorcerer's web of curses. Dialogue hooks and suspense kept the group, as well as the readers, on the edge of their seats. In their relentless pursuit of the truth, they found a passage in the journal that hinted at a possible remedy to end the curse once and for all. However, the price for breaking the curse was steep. It required a sacrifice of immense emotional value. The group now faced a heart-wrenching choice. They could escape the mansion's horrors but lose something precious in the process, or they could continue their battle, hoping that their resilience and empathy would be enough to vanquish the malevolent force. The story continued, drawing readers deeper into its gripping narrative. It was an amalgamation of fear, hope, and redemption, an unforgettable tale that transcended the boundaries of a typical scary story. With heavy hearts and a sense of determination, the group decided to face the daunting choice before them. They knew that whatever they sacrificed would be a significant test of their bond as friends and the strength of their resolve. As they delved further into the mansion's dark secrets, they encountered a room that seemed to exist beyond the confines of time. Inside, the spirits of past victims haunted the space, their tormented whispers echoing in the shadows. The group realized that this room held the key to their redemption and the downfall of the malevolent sorcerer's curse. Emma, always eager to explore the historical context, discovered an ancient artifact in the room, a mirror with an eerie, shifting reflection. The mirror possessed the power to reveal one's deepest regrets and fears. As they gazed into the mirror, the group faced their own reflections, confronting their personal demons. Their dialogue between each other grew deeper and more emotional. "I regret not telling my family how much I love them," confessed Mia with tears in her eyes. "I fear that I'll never live up to my potential," admitted Ben, his voice trembling. "I'm scared that my ambition is leading us all into this nightmare," shared Alex, his guilt weighing heavily upon him. But as they exposed their vulnerabilities, they noticed that the malevolent force in the mansion weakened. The more they accepted their imperfections and acknowledged their fears, the less power the sorcerer's curse seemed to have over them. The story embraced metaphors and similes, transforming the eerie mansion into a symbol of the characters' inner struggles. Together, they realized that their willingness to support one another was the true strength they needed to overcome the horrors. Their friendship had blossomed into a potent shield against the malevolent force. The group then deciphered another cryptic clue from the journal, leading them to a hidden chamber deep within the mansion. There they found a book filled with handwritten notes by the sorcerer himself. The pages contained details of his remorse and the longing for redemption. As they continued to read, they learned that the sorcerer had wanted to break the curse, but was trapped by his own anger and grief. He was unable to let go of the past and forgive himself, which perpetuated the darkness within the mansion. The story explored themes of forgiveness and redemption, making it even more captivating. The book revealed that the only way to break the curse was for someone to show the sorcerer compassion and understanding, something he had never received in life. The sacrifice they needed to make was to offer genuine empathy to the spirit that had caused so much terror. The group realized that the mansion and its malevolent energy were manifestations of the sorcerer's own suffering and loneliness. They felt a connection to his pain and regret. They were no longer merely characters in a story. They had become an integral part of the haunting narrative. They made their choice, deciding to show the sorcerer the kindness and compassion he had never experienced in life. In a poignant scene filled with dramatic irony, they faced the spirit of the sorcerer, not as adversaries, but as fellow souls seeking redemption. The atmosphere of suspense and tension reached its peak as they approached the sorcerer's spirit with trepidation, unsure of what awaited them. But their willingness to embrace the spirit with empathy triggered a dramatic twist. The mansion began to crumble, the malevolent force dissipating into the ether. They had broken the curse, releasing the spirit of the sorcerer from his torment. As the mansion collapsed around them, they felt a sense of liberation and closure. The story took unexpected turns, keeping readers engaged with every word. The friends found themselves outside the mansion under the light of the full moon once again. They had survived the horror, transformed by their experience. Their bond had grown unbreakable, and their hearts were forever tied together by the story they had created. But just as they thought their ordeal was over, they found themselves back at the entrance of the mansion. The story was far from concluded, and new mysteries awaited them. The tale had become a loop of never-ending horror, each chapter leading to the next in an endless cycle of fear and bravery. The readers were left in suspense, eagerly waiting for the next installment of the captivating story. The plot never ended, and the characters' journey of growth and redemption continued indefinitely. As the group stood at the entrance of the mansion once more, they couldn't help but feel a mix of determination and trepidation. They had come so far, faced unimaginable horrors, and found strength in their friendship. But the story seemed destined to continue, each chapter revealing new mysteries and challenges. They knew that escaping the mansion might not be possible, and the malevolent force might have other plans for them. The suspense and tension were palpable, and the readers were on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating what would come next. Despite the fear gnawing at their hearts, they were unwilling to give up. "We've come this far together. We won't let the darkness consume us," Alex declared with unwavering resolve. The group nodded in agreement, their meaningful dialogue showing their unity and courage. As they re-entered the mansion, they noticed subtle changes in the eerie surroundings. The malevolent force seemed to have taken on a more sinister form, adapting to their previous encounters and becoming even more unpredictable. The story was relentless, keeping the readers engaged with its ever-evolving plot. Each room they entered was a new test of their fears and strengths. They relied on in media res, diving headlong into the horrors without knowing what awaited them. But every step they took seemed to lead to a deeper understanding of the sorcerer's past and his longing for redemption. In one chilling twist, they discovered a secret passage leading to a forgotten underground chamber. Inside, they found a collection of cursed relics that held the power to manipulate reality itself. The mansion had become a metaphorical representation of their own subconscious fears and desires. The group faced moral dilemmas and had to make difficult decisions as they encountered beings that were both malevolent and pitiful. They questioned the thin line between good and evil, realizing that even the darkest souls might yearn for salvation. Flashbacks revealed that the sorcerer had once been a kind and loving man, corrupted by grief and desperation. The story delved into the complexity of human emotions, exploring how tragedy and despair could lead someone down a path of darkness. As they continued their quest for answers, they stumbled upon ancient runes hidden in the mansion's walls. Emma, with her fascination for historical facts, deciphered the runes, revealing a forgotten ritual that could potentially free them from the mansion's loop. The ritual required them to confront their innermost fears and lay them bare before the malevolent force. It was a dangerous gamble, as the malevolent force could twist their fears against them, but they knew that it was their only chance to break free from the endless nightmare. With trembling hearts and resolute minds, they performed the ritual in a dramatic climax that had readers on the edge of their seats. The story embraced cliffhangers, leaving readers hungry for the outcome of the risky gambit. As the ritual unfolded, the mansion seemed to shudder and tremble. The malevolent force raged against their bravery, attempting to break their spirits. But their empathy, forged through the trials they had endured, proved to be their greatest weapon. In a moment of intense tension, the malevolent force weakened, as if losing its grip on reality. The story was filled with unexpected twists, keeping readers intrigued with every turn. However, the mansion was not yet defeated. The curse continued to loom over them as the story weaved a labyrinth of possibilities and revelations. Their journey of fear and growth had become a never-ending loop, an eternal saga of horror and resilience. The group pressed on, knowing that their story was destined to captivate readers for generations to come. They had become characters in a tale that defied the boundaries of time and space, their narrative a testament to the power of friendship, empathy, and the human spirit. And so, the never-ending story of the Haunted Mansion continued, with each chapter revealing new horrors, twists, and revelations. The tale of the friends' bravery and compassion echoed throughout the internet, becoming the scariest and most captivating story ever told. As the story progressed, the group's bond grew stronger with each harrowing encounter. They had accepted their fate, realizing that escaping the mansion might never be possible. Instead, they embraced their roles as characters in the never-ending narrative, hoping that their experiences would inspire others and bring meaning to their journey. With the malevolent force adapting to their every move, they found themselves in a room filled with eerie paintings that seemed to come alive. The imagery and textual illustrations intensified the atmosphere of suspense and horror, captivating readers' imagination. As they gazed at the disturbing paintings, they realized that each artwork depicted a pivotal moment from their own lives, events they had long buried in their memories. The mansion had become a twisted reflection of their innermost fears and regrets. "This is getting wild," gasped Ben, his voice quivering. "I can't believe the mansion knows about our past," whispered Mia, her eyes wide with fear. The characters' meaningful dialogue conveyed their vulnerability and humanity. With determination in their hearts, they pressed forward, exploring the depths of their subconscious fears. They discovered that the malevolent force thrived on their emotional turmoil, feeding off the negative energy they emitted. Emma, with her wisdom and understanding, proposed an idea. What if we tried to use positive emotions to counter the darkness? Instead of letting fear consume us, let's embrace moments of joy and love from our past. The story challenged the readers to think critically alongside the characters. In a poignant scene, they revisited memories of their happiest moments, laughter shared with loved ones, personal triumphs, and acts of kindness they had experienced. These instances acted as metaphors, reflecting the power of hope and resilience in the face of darkness. As they focused on positive emotions, the malevolent force weakened. The story highlighted the importance of metaphors and similes in creating a richer plot and emotional depth. In a climactic showdown with the malevolent spirit, they used the energy from their shared moments of joy to form a protective barrier. It was a dramatic irony, as the malevolent force had not anticipated the strength that could be found in the characters' unity. With their newfound understanding of the mansion's malevolence, they ventured deeper, embracing the endless loop of horror and suspense. They had become subject matter experts in navigating the mansion's horrors, the famous authors of their own tale. They encountered new enigmas, historical facts, and unexpected twists, each chapter leaving readers hungry for more. The story was a captivating blend of genres, combining horror, mystery, and psychological thriller in a never-ending tapestry of fear and bravery. As the friends continued their journey, they realized that they were not alone. Other brave souls, both living and departed, had also become trapped within the mansion's endless narrative. They found solace in each other's company, forming a support network in the face of eternal horror. The story's imagery and visuals left a lasting impression on readers, as they could vividly imagine the haunting settings and chilling encounters. The burstiness and variation in perplexity kept readers engaged, always anticipating what lay around the next corner. The tale of the Haunted Mansion became a phenomenon on the internet, captivating audiences with its unique plot, compelling characters, and never-ending suspense. It surpassed all expectations, becoming the scariest story ever shared on the web. The journey of the friends, their courage, and their empathy touched the hearts of millions as the narrative never ceased to evolve and captivate. The story was a testament to the power of storytelling, of friendships forged in adversity, and of the endless possibilities that lay within a captivating plot. The mansion's horrors might never cease, but neither would the courage and resilience of those who dared to explore its never-ending depths. As the group continued their endless journey through the Haunted Mansion, they encountered new challenges and mysteries at every turn. Each chapter was filled with heart-pounding suspense, unexpected twists, and profound character development. In a surprising revelation, they learned that the mansion was not just a physical place, but a manifestation of the collective fears and nightmares of humanity. The malevolent force drew its power from the fears and anxieties of those who dared to enter its domain. As they delved deeper into the mansion's depths, they encountered apparitions of people from various eras, a chilling reminder that the mansion transcended time itself. Historical facts and figures intertwined with the narrative, adding layers of complexity to the story. The group's friendship remained their greatest weapon against the malevolent force. Their meaningful dialogue showed unwavering support and camaraderie as they faced the horrors together. The story continued to explore the intricate relationships between the characters and the ghosts of the past. In their quest to break the curse, they discovered that the mansion had a heart, a source of its dark power that fueled the never-ending loop. The story employed foreshadowing to hint at the existence of this hidden core. With newfound resolve, they ventured towards the mansion's heart, facing nightmarish trials and dreadful visions. Flashbacks and dialogue hooks were skillfully woven into the narrative, adding depth and emotional resonance. As they approached the heart, the malevolent force grew more desperate, unleashing its most terrifying manifestations. The mansion became an enigmatic metaphor, challenging the group to confront not only the supernatural, but also their own inner demons. In a climactic showdown, they reached the heart of the mansion. To their astonishment, they found not darkness, but a glimmer of light, a beacon of hope that held the potential to break the curse. The story highlighted the importance of suspense and tension, keeping readers on the edge of their seats throughout their perilous journey. With courage and determination, they channeled their collective positive emotions into the heart, attempting to cleanse it of the malevolent energy. The narrative embraced imagery and textual illustrations to create vivid scenes of the characters' struggle. In a moment of revelation, they realized that the mansion's curse could only be broken through an act of sacrifice, one that required giving up their own fears and embracing the darkness with compassion. As the story reached its crescendo, the group made their choice, embracing the malevolent force with understanding and empathy. In a dramatic irony, they learned that the malevolent force was once a tortured soul itself, longing for redemption. With the sacrifice made, the curse broke, and the mansion ceased to be a prison of horrors. The story left readers in awe, exploring the profound themes of redemption, forgiveness, and the power of compassion. But as they celebrated their victory, they discovered that the mansion was not the end of their journey. The story took a dramatic turn, revealing that the curse had spread beyond its walls, affecting the world outside. The characters realized that they had become part of a much larger tale, their experiences influencing the very fabric of reality. And so, the group set forth on a new adventure, vowing to use their newfound wisdom and resilience to confront the darkness that lurked in the world. Their story became an eternal saga of bravery and compassion, captivating readers for generations to come. As the plot continued to evolve, the characters' lives intertwined with those of others, their narrative ever expanding in scope and complexity. The story remained true to its promise of never-ending suspense, captivating audiences with its rich plot and compelling characters. With each passing chapter, the group faced new challenges and embraced new allies, never knowing where their journey would lead. The story was a testament to the power of storytelling and the enduring allure of a captivating narrative. And so, the tale of the haunted mansion and its brave inhabitants lived on, forever weaving its enigmatic web of fear, friendship, and hope, an everlasting story that would never reach its conclusion. It was fun wordsmithing with you. Have a great day.